America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's turning 200.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Let's give a big shout out to Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, who's a friend of mine.
Tony Walker!
Tony Walker! Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you? Tony Walker! Thank you so much,
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Walker. Our favorite, we love you.
Hi, everybody. It is Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. All we ask is that you share the show on all your socials, do all that social media stuff. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. And boy, do we have some legends here today, ladies and gentlemen. First off, Frank is here on Zoom. Hello, Frankie.
Good morning.
And then joining us, sitting with me here in the studio, I'm just fixing a camera to get better angles. Joining me here today, like I said, legends, ladies and gentlemen. We have Mike Nugent joining us over there. Mike is here. And right next to me, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Yusko is here. Steve, doesn't matter.
It's Yusko. Let's get it
Yusko,
right.
sorry.
Holy crap.
So I'm worried about I'm worried about the first name. I can't even get the last name right.
Already, man.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Screwed it up already. All right, so they are here. This is going to be a great one, folks. I promise you that. Before we get into anything else, I have to start off with the most important thing here. Mike, you used to be in a band called Cadillac Moon.
I sure did, yeah.
And you had a song called Miss Crabtree.
Yeah.
I am a Little Rascals lunatic. I am a nut.
Yep.
So do I credit you as the genius behind this song?
No.
Oh, all right, get out.
Al the singer, yeah.
Al the singer, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I might have had a line or two on that because I remember the Rascals.
Oh, yeah.
But Al was the one.
You're mentioning the characters. You're quoting that episode where Chubbs Yubbsy and Jackie confessed their love for Miss Crabtree.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's. I heard that. And I was like,
oh man, we met a lot. Our travels, we met a lot of Rascals fans. Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah,
yeah.
They probably they get all crazy when they hear that song.
They love it, yeah.
Now, the woman that played Miss Crabtree, she had a bar in was it Flower Park? And it was called Crabtree's. You guys never played there?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Wow.
That would have been really cool.
Really
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, she because she lived to be pretty old. She was around for a long time. The place, I want to say just maybe in the past 10, 15 years, the place closed. So I figured there was a good chance that you would be there. But yeah. Miss Crabtree, great tune, great show.
Dave had an aunt, a great aunt or an aunt or something that was part of it, was in the show or something.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Dave, our bass player, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's royalty right there. But that's the old band. We don't talk about them anymore. Cadillac Moon, but now you have Blue Moon
Band.
So who's got the fascination with the moon?
Oh, it just happened. I figured I'd keep it going.
Actually, it's a harvest moon tonight last night. It was, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. But I got to tell you a story before we get away from Cadillac.
Talk about anything you want.
All right. So I'm Steve Yusko from the Long Island Sound Podcast. I'm going to say that about 1,400 times. The Long Island Sound Podcast. It's bigger than your podcast, I just want to say.
Oh, maybe. We'll figure that out.
Mine's bigger than yours. Well, I don't get to say
Are we still talking about podcasts?
Yeah, well, I don't get to say that often, ever. But I got to tell you a quick story about Cadillac Moon. I'm working with Mike. By the way, Mike is, I'll say that while you're here, because I say it when you're not here, is probably one of the most humble guys in the music business and adds spice to every song. And I got to meet him. And he doesn't admit this because I suck at the guitar. He was my guitar teacher.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm talking to Mike. I look up Cadillac Moon, and I said, Mike, give me some history,
Right.
Because you ever see the movie The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
On my list. I do my research.
Okay. He says, oh, yeah, our song's in that movie. I'm like, oh, wow, that's great. I get $114 every once in a while. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Then I look him up on YouTube, and I say, Mike, you're in the freaking movie.
Yep.
And he goes, oh, yeah.
Oh, you forgot that part.
Oh, yeah. But it was great to see you and Al and the guys.
once a decade you get like 15 seconds.
You know? How did that come about? How did you get in there? Like,
I was through the union.
Oh, it's a union thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was funny. They called and they never called back. We figured they passed on us, you know. And then one day I'm giving a lesson, but the band phone, SNV Records, you know, was at my house. We did a little business at my house. So I pick up the phone and somebody says, "Is this SNV Records? You know, we're interested in one of your acts." And we were the only act. So I laughed at that. And it turned out that, you know, I guess it was, I don't know if it was the producers of the movie. Yeah, I guess we're calling, you know, or the casting company, whatever. And so I said, "I thought you guys passed on us. You know, we hadn't heard from you." He said, "Well, no, let me get back to you." It seems that Taylor.
Weren't they trying to get
Taylor Hackford had somehow or another he never heard the stuff. We got them the stuff and they never got it to him. And then he heard the stuff and a couple weeks later we're on the set, you know.
That's what amazes me about movies. Everything just moves so slow, and then there's tons of people on these sets. I don't know how they make money, to be honest with you. But so let me backtrack. So I guess, you know, the SAG, well, not SAG, but the casting union, whatever, the union, the reach
union
out.
recommended us.
But how did the union, you guys were in the union too?
We were a union band.
So I guess they're probably a little particular, like we're looking for this type of band, and then they,
I guess.
Wow. And then what made you think they passed? Because a lot of time had passed in between?
We never heard anything.
Yeah. And what did you have to do? Just submit a video?
Just recordings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pre-video, right?
Yeah.
Our second record wasn't out yet, but we had probably even rough mixes. Maybe we had.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I think I recall you saying they were trying to get like Devils at the Crossroad or something.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they couldn't get the rights. Right?
Once they decided to use us, Taylor Hackford wanted us to learn. We'll come up with a version of Crossroads.
Okay.
You know, and we actually rehearsed and did our own version of it because we were like an organized band, you know. And but when we got there, Taylor received a call from their legal department, and someone was claiming to be family of Robert Johnson.
Oh.
So they didn't want to deal with the nonsense. So Al and I, the singer, we were standing maybe 10 feet less than that from Taylor. And he's on his cell phone, and he says, "Don't worry about it. We'll go with one of theirs. It'll be fine." And we looked at each other and said, "We got one of our tunes in the movie."
Wow.
That was great. Yeah.
Show Me Your Tattoo, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's which is another great tune. The Devil's Advocate. That was the movie. I took my wife out on our first date. That's the movie we saw.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Yep. Yeah. And she stuck with me after that. But great movie, and yeah, that's really cool. How much of a dick was Al Pacino? I'm kidding.
We didn't meet Al.
Keanu?
Keanu was very cool.
I've heard nothing but great things about him.
We got a picture with him. So at the end of the night,
did he jam with you? Because he plays.
No. One of the crew said, "Keanu, you gonna jam with the band?" He says, "I can't play like that." I think he's like a grunge guy.
He's a bass player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
You got
he took a picture with us.
Oh, that's cool.
You got to tell him about Charlize Theron on
Charlize.
opening
Oh yeah.
Is she as gorgeous in person?
Yeah, and
my goodness,
awesome, sweetheart.
Really?
Down to earth, great.
Nice.
Yeah, real nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We were at the private screening, and when we got there, we didn't know whether we were in the movie or not.
Right.
And the scene starts with a big thing of Al, and he just let out a howl in the theater. It was great. But afterwards, we're down in the lobby with this big theater on Broadway, but they rented out. It was closed. So we're there with Taylor Hackford, you know, with our wives, and we're talking with them, and all these different actors are coming up to him, and we're hearing Taylor say, sorry, you know, you didn't make a cut this time, and evidently that just happens all the time.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys are working, and it's nothing to them. But then from all the way across the lobby, here comes Charlize Theron. She goes, "Show me your tattoos." So she's dancing and singing the tune, and then when she got close enough where we could really hear her, she goes, "I know all the lyrics. Show me your tattoo."
That's great.
Yeah, she remembered, and this was months later. But we were there for hours that day.
Oh,
They spent
yeah.
hours
Yes.
doing that one scene, man.
Yes.
I can imagine.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
That is like that.
Now how cool is that?
It doesn't get any cooler than that. That's
Yep.
I mean,
she was amazing in that movie.
If
The
that was
changes they put her
Oh
through.
yes.
Wow.
If that was my tune, if that happened, I wouldn't even be watching porn anymore. I'd just be watching her singing my song. I mean, really, it doesn't get any better than that. Holy crap, that
I know
is
all the
amazing.
lyrics. And she just kept saying, "Show me your tattoo."
And then you told her, hey, there's other lyrics. Come on, Charlize.
That was awesome.
That is fantastic. Wow, very nice. All right, and it's cool that you know that you knew the story, and you mentioned that you that's how you met. You were taking guitar lessons.
Yeah,
from
I played a little guitar, not very well. Obviously, you know this. And I wanted to learn more about the fretboard, what notes I was playing, and I was at Sam Ash. Remember Sam Ash?
Yeah.
When they used to have stores. And I got referred to Mike, and we just kind of hit it off, you know, and it really went to Mike's, humility. And then I started another podcast with a guy,
Right.
and after 2 episodes, I had no idea about podcasting.
Neither do I.
I'm in sales, and yeah, well, that's apparent. Sorry. And
Did you rehearse this stuff at home?
no, I got a bag of shit right here. It's gonna work out great.
Shit being the key word there.
So thank you. You brought the gun, right? Okay. So it failed after 2 episodes, but then I got the bug. I'm like, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
And it's really the Long Island Sound podcast. Did I mention that before?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, a couple times. I had this real curiosity about musicians in that every time we went out, my wife and I, let's go find live music, okay? And the question that was always in my head is, what's that gal's story? What's that guy's story? Why do they do this? How do they do this?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of respect for those who woodshedded their craft, who develop the muse and write songs.
Right.
And that curiosity kind of drives me. And I use this term, the wellspring of talent on Long Island. Okay?
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
there's so much talent here. It's crazy.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
And I got to give this guy to my left all the credit because without Mike's introduction into the world of music and his humility, the doors would never, my opinion, doors would never been open. I would say, oh, I know. Oh, you know Mike? Well, you must not be a dick. Sure, I'll wait till you get to know me. And I'd get these introductions, and I think we've had mutual guests, right?
We've had quite a few, actually. Yeah.
I've actually had them come back on my podcast, which is maybe unique to you.
All right.
I won't quit.
You want to do it? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's go.
You had Steve Cohen on Zoom. Steve Cohen actually came in here for me.
Give me paper. I'll keep track.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, that's one for me right there.
I got to point this out. I'm not into payola. Okay, so.
But what you are into, we can't even talk about.
Boy, there is no bucket.
He's gonna win when it comes to comedy.
I know. Right? Yeah.
And we can keep going here.
Okay.
Let's see. I had a list here somewhere. Where'd it go? How many times do you have Kelly Baker on your show?
3 or 4 times.
All right, we're probably about even.
Great, by the way, Kelly Baker, great songwriter. She's skyrocketing. Blues singer-songwriter from Arizona originally.
Right.
And now she just opened for ZZ Top.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's fantastic.
See, I
wow.
knew that. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Because comedy's your thing.
She's working her way up. She's forgetting both of us, pal.
Yeah. Well,
she's got no time for either one of us.
Yeah, but I'm very happy.
It's great.
I'm so happy to see a success and man, all the hard work that you guys put in. Nobody really appreciates.
Absolutely. Andy Cooney.
Yeah, Andy Cooney was one of my first guys. The guy he does Irish.
That is correct.
Fake Irish accent. No, it's real, right? Is it real?
No. He's from Massapequa.
Yeah.
I know.
Amazing singer, though.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's got his gig. He's got the grannies and the old moms. They love him. It's kind of creepy to watch. His audience, but he does. Sorry, Andy. My apologies. He'll never come on my show again.
I did his cruise one time.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank,
With a local Irish band I played.
Frank was asked to be on the cruise once, and he turned it down.
Oh, Frank's here.
Frank's here.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
That's what he does. He just sits there.
He just sits there and waits. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, he was invited to be a part of the cruise once, and he turned it down.
Yeah, good choice.
You've also had Mark Newman on your show.
Mark's great, and I met Mark through another guy, a guy named Matt Marshak, he's close friends with, and that was just like one of those things. He happened to be playing with Matt out on the East End at some hotel, Indigo, and Matt drags me over and says, "Hey, do you know Mark Newman?" And I don't know it. No, and learned about his history.
Oh, he's great.
And
he's played with
stuff, and that rolled into it's funny. It's all networking, right?
Absolutely.
And rolled into somebody else, and I think it probably comes down to, hey, I just spoke with this guy. He was okay. I enjoyed being with him, and then you kind of go from there. So,
What was who would you say would be your most famous guest?
my most famous guest to date, with about 20,000 views, is Scarlett Rivera, Bob Dylan's violinist.
Oh.
And
wow!
I found her through a member of Mike's band, Diane Lotney.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Diane.
Great singer.
Diane was
Amazing
one of
singer.
the hair on my arms. Look, it's raising up.
Just calm
down. Well, she's a nice lady, but she's such a soulful singer, and
Yeah.
you could just the vibe just comes out. Anyway, she's best friends with Scarlett Rivera. Scarlett Rivera happened to be coming to town. They were doing a show at the Bitter End. Mike played at it. It was Diane Lotney's show, and Scarlett agreed to an interview. And
very nice.
Man, Long Island Sound Podcast. Check out the episode. Am I promoting too much?
Not at all.
Yes, right. Who's watching? But anyway, it was just a blessing to have her on, and what she's got, just an amazing story of how Dylan found her on the street, and I'll leave it at that.
Really?
Yeah, and she's.
Okay.
I'll give you another tidbit. So one of the things is, she gets scooped up by Dylan, and she plays on the Desire album.
Okay.
Now a lot of
great
people,
album.
A lot of people don't know that in the studio, she's in one room doing all the leads. Eric Clapton is in the other room.
Wow.
Dylan chooses all of her stuff for his album. And then she goes on the Rolling Thunder Review of Martin Scorsese and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And she tours all around the world still, right?
Yeah.
She- Italy and Norway and all this stuff. And a sweetheart of a lady, too. Sure.
I just want to clarify what you said.
Sure.
So what? So she's in one room, Clapton's in the other. What? So they were like playing the same, like in the same sections, and he chose hers over his.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And she didn't want to talk about that publicly, although it's come out other places, because she didn't want to disparage Clapton.
Sure.
It's like,
Well, I think he did all right without that.
Yeah, he did okay. He's
Think
okay.
so.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of your inspirations, Clapton?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
a huge Clapton guy.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to me when I listen to you play, that kind of stuff, the blues. You remind me more of Jimmy Vaughan.
Okay.
I hear a lot of Jimmy Vaughan in your style.
I'll take
Would
that.
that be? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
man.
Sorry, I dropped my pen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I hear.
We did Cadillac Moon. We did a show with the Thunderbirds.
No kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Blues and Brews.
Yeah. Sure.
BAB. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I still miss Jimmy Vaughan in that band. I thought him and Kim Wilson, the singer, they were just perfect together.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that was.
All things
Love
change,
that
right?
band. Well,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
True.
Unfortunately.
How do you? All right, you know what? Actually, before I go any further, so now I'll fight with you because you have a band called the Walkers, and neither Frank or myself are in this band.
Well,
and there's
how
nobody
come?
named Walker in the band.
What's that? No.
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 So what in the world is going? Is it just a tribute to us?
Of course.
Oh, there you go.
No, we're just getting so old we need walkers. That was the thing. We used to do this private party every year, and the guy we worked for is a good buddy, bass player.
Right.
And he would always have a walker out in front of the stage
Nice.
first.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
very
like to
funny.
have fun.
Yeah, that's
at
great.
this stage of the game, if it's not fun, like.
But you know what's so nice? You guys been together for so long, and you still enjoy. You consider each other brothers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember you referring to that so many times.
Yeah, we're always getting together with the wives for dinner and shit.
That's nice.
It's great. Yeah.
Because you don't really see that too much with bands, and I have a comedy troupe. I was telling you about it before we went on, but I see the comedy world, and any performance. There's a lot of similarities,
Yeah,
of course.
I would imagine.
And
yeah.
and I see that with running a comedy troupe. You know, you might click with somebody on stage, but you don't click off stage, or vice versa. Like, it's hard to keep it together and be happy.
Right.
And it's the same thing with bands.
Yeah.
So that and
Yeah.
a lot of people, civilians, so to speak, people on the outside, they just, for whatever reason, they always imagine bands are like, you know, the best of friends, and
Right.
they react weird if it's not that way,
Right,
you know.
right.
But
Yeah.
so that's a rarity that you guys.
Well, you know, if the music is working, you just would have to assume that.
Yeah. Okay.
right,
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
because you're making it happen every night live. The same thing with the comedy troupe, and working
Sure.
off each other, and then, you know.
But you have guys like Daltrey and Townsend who hate each other, and they made it work for 800
But that
years.
but the money.
Yeah, when you count the money.
Money cures all things.
How many
right?
people hate their day job to get up and take the train for freaking hour and a half every freaking day to go do it? They hate
Survive,
it.
yep.
Yep, you're right.
You
And
know?
then then they'll travel 3 hours for an unpaid music gig just because they love doing it. Right. Yep. I hear you.
You know.
You know what's interesting about Mike? So during COVID is really right before COVID, right? We met. You know, trying to get gigs was like impossible. They wouldn't do bands; they would only do duos. So we were trying to do that and stuff. So I really appreciated Mike's music acoustically in bars and stuff like that. And then in the past couple of years, he's curated the Blue Moon Band, which honestly just blows me away. We should mention who's. Do you mind if I mention?
Oh
some
yeah,
of them?
go.
So you got Diane Lott. So it's all original Mike's music. It's on Spotify. Mike
Right.
Nugent, Blue Moon Band, among other albums that Mike has. So he's got Diane Lotney. He's got Kevin Austin on drums. I got to say something about Kevin. I've never seen a more joyful drummer than Kevin. Right? He's
Maybe
just-
Levon Helm. He's
maybe pretty close, right?
Yeah, he never stops smiling.
Then you got
when I
John,
saw
you
him.
got John Cardone on bass.
Yep.
John's been in here.
John and I had John on.
I had him.
Yeah,
I had him.
I had
That's
John.
bottom
You had
line.
John.
And I
too?
rehearsed with him last.
John is
John's a slut. We've all had
He's a
him.
whore. John's a bass whore. Yeah. And then you got Mark Mancini on keys.
Yeah.
Right. And then who flies in is
Jimmy
Jimmy
Fleming.
Fleming,
Of
multi
the Electrics,
instrumentalist.
the whole Grateful Dead scene on Long Island.
Yep. Sure.
Unbelievable.
Sure.
He's playing. He's a great guitarist, but he's playing mandolin and fiddle.
Oh wow.
He's very similar to Mike in adding spice to.
Yeah, the last couple of recordings I've done, he's been on, and it just adds a whole new world with the
Yep.
mandolin and the fiddle and stuff. Yeah.
Have you had Toby Tobias as a guest?
Yes, I did.
Oh, all right. Well, I've had him too.
In fact, the Toby Tobias story, he's got a great story from South Africa.
Oh yeah.
And all that.
Yep.
And,
And his music is fantastic.
And I forced my wife, we were driving up to New Hampshire to listen to my podcast, which she hates. And
The Long Island Sound podcast, you mean?
that's the one.
Wow.
You love it? And she actually said, wow, that was a really good interview. And we got into it. And yeah, he's really, really nice guy. Great
Super
story.
guy. And the music is great too.
Yeah,
I love Toby's writing.
It's okay. No, it's great.
He's got a great band now too.
Yeah, a nice horn section too. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. And you've basically played with everybody.
I played with Toby. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
did a couple of records with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really. I don't think there's any, at least locally, that you haven't played with.
Locally, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to tell you a story now.
Okay.
So I get I'm going to tell the Tedeschi truck story.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, which is on my list too. It's something about a reunion or something. That's all I know. So, yeah, I'm very curious to hear the story.
So what happened was a good friend at work, a guy named Brian Hope.
Okay.
His brother-in-law is the guitar tech for Tedeschi Trucks, right?
Right. Great band if you guys don't know who we're talking about.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And they're playing at the Beacon, and I get invited. And 4 hours before the show, Brian...
What do you mean you get invited? Who? Like somebody invited you? Like somebody bought tickets or somebody connected to the
Somebody
band?
wanted to be with me in person. I know it's a shock. You didn't tell me that he was going to be such a dick with this whole thing. Did I say that out loud? So
It's not the first time you called that.
So 4 hours before the show, Brian says, "Hey, my brother can't go. Can you think of somebody who'd want to go?" Boom! I call Mike.
Sure.
And well, you tell the story how you know both of them separately, or play.
Well, I don't know them.
Well, you play. You play.
I did a show with
Susan.
Yeah, Susan in Rochester.
Okay.
And this is before the Tedeschi Trucks.
Yeah, before they joined. They might have been together already, but not the bands.
Right.
Yeah, and we had. In fact, I remember telling her this story.
Because we went backstage. We had backstage passes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I got to meet her again.
Yeah.
But when we did the show together, it was Fessel and Brother Weeze, I think, introduced us. He was a DJ. He had like the wacky morning show up in Rochester, and we would play Tuesday night in Syracuse. We played at Dinosaur Barbecues.
Oh, nice.
Original one was Syracuse. And we get up, stay up far too late, get up far too early, drive up to Rochester and get on the air with Brother Weeze. He loved us. He played our tunes. And,
nice.
You know. So I think I'm pretty sure he introduced us at that festival. But we had, Al had left the band. We had a new singer. And I'm standing there with Susan, and she's playing that green telly.
Oh, yeah.
And warming up. You know, they had played in Austin, Texas, in a club the night before, and this was an afternoon show.
Wow. Austin, Texas, and they flew up. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm standing there, and I look up and say, this new singer had one of those fold-up music stands.
Yeah.
The cheapos.
And with all his lyrics. Yeah, nobody had iPads back then.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I'm standing there I'm talking with Susan. She's warming up, and I look up, and a big wind comes, and all his lyrics went flying, and her and I we just started laughing our ass off. Oh, this poor guy, you know, he didn't work out in the band. This guy.
And then you played separately with.
And then I opened up for Cadillac Moon again, but the later version. At the Dogwood Festival in Atlanta. We opened up for Derek Trucks.
Derek Trucks, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get to meet him, unfortunately. We
No,
got to meet her,
no.
She was
but she,
like the girl next door, sweet.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
She came out on that show and did a bunch of shows.
With him, yeah.
With him, yeah.
Nice.
Joyful Noise, you know that tune of theirs?
Of course.
She came out and did that with you. I remember that. And I was standing with Toby Walker watching the show.
Yeah.
And Toby went back to the... a friend of mine booked the whole festival. Caroline Aiken, great singer-songwriter. I met up here in Huntington years ago, but she's from Atlanta. So she had I don't know if it was their tour bus. It was like a tour bus was the green room, you know.
Right. Okay.
So Toby went back and asked Derek, what tuning are you playing? And it was all E tuning, which he to this day still that's what he plays.
Wow.
You know. Yeah.
They just was it maybe within the past year they put out their version of the whole Derek and the Dominoes album.
Oh, did they?
Oh, it's fucking great, man.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Derek Trucks, member later on of the Allman Brothers Band, and has a ton of great stuff in his own right. Just, I feel like I have to, just in
they
case.
merged
you know,
the band.
Yeah.
Right, and then they got married, and then they merged
His whole
the bands,
band.
right?
He had a small band. Well, she did too.
Right.
But I don't know how many
The
from
players
her band
crossed over, yeah.
crossed
Yeah.
over. But I know the singer from Derek Trucks band is still with them.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote, what was that one song, Everything All the Time? Oh, no, not that. We did the song with Mark Newman and Dina. He wrote that, and
How do you decide? Because Cadillac Moon, they did some covers, and how do you decide? Like you guys you did this great version of "I Feel Good," which, in my opinion, like there are certain songs you just don't touch, But then, so I was very curious. But then when I saw you guys, I played it, of course, and it's
that
awesome.
was Mark Mancini's idea to do it as a shuffle.
Okay.
And Mike Mattia, God rest his soul, he's not with us anymore. He wrote all the horn charts.
Okay.
For those last two records with the horns, and it was just an amazing horn chart. And
So
Leslie
so how do you
sang her heart
decide
out.
what to cover, like songs to cover? Do you ever call those shots, or is it just one of the other band members like, I want to try this? Okay.
Yeah, it's a band thing.
You're just easy going.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting when you bring up covers. Mike, there's a guy named Bill Herman from Paradiddle Records.
Okay.
Really great guy.
Yeah.
He's done cover albums. Dylan uncovered 1, 2, and 3, and 4, I think. came out with a Willie Nile, who was on the Long Island Sound podcast. Willie Nile.
Really, you had the Willie Nile. Very nice. I'm impressed.
I'm starting to hit the big time. Great guy.
All right, all right.
But Bill Herman's put together these cover albums.
Yeah.
And there's another one coming out on the great Warren Zevon.
Oh, nice.
And actually, what's so cool about this, talk about the wellspring of talent, Bill will curate all these Long Island artists who will do their version of that artist's song.
Right, yeah.
And what's the Dylan one that you did?
You Ain't Going Nowhere.
Okay.
And you do it in a total...
Yeah, when I researched that tune, every 20, 30, 40 covers all did it in the swing, that swingy, shuffly field. Everyone covered it exactly the same rhythm as Dylan. I said, I ain't doing that.
Right. What's the point of covering if you
even
can't
before
change
I was
it?
doing original music, I was doing different versions.
Right, right.
Could be why I never worked as much as some guys. But, but I'm an artist and I'm sticking to it.
That's right.
Yeah. So Kevin came down and I guess it's almost like a Bo Diddley beat that we did,
that's cool. Yeah.
Kevin had a tom-tom thing and bang, we just, a couple takes we had it. I told everyone, get some ideas, I had an idea, but it was a little too typical, And hey, when you got a band,
and it came together. And Diane, it's a duet with Diane. It's just when you guys play it live, it's just
even the old Cadillac Moon. You're a band. I mean, everyone's got ideas, and even if you don't really sold on an idea, you let it roll for a while.
I agree 100%.
And I've always been like, I got to really feel strong about an idea to really stick to my guns and really try to make that happen. And that it's, you got good cats in the band. You got to go with it, man.
And I'm a big fan of just throwing anything out there because you don't know where, even if it's a stupid idea, it might lead to something better. So
right. You
throw it all out.
Don't throw anything in the can. The garbage can, right?
Yeah. Now this is an interesting dynamic because he seems to know more about you than you do. So you're taking lessons and they just developed from there. But you don't.
To be honest, I love this guy. He's a great guy, and it's like one of those light under a basket type of thing. It's like I want more people to know and hear Mike's music. More than just in the bars, on the big stage, which he's been on the big stage, and it's the love of and appreciation of that sort of music that kind of drives me to say,
I get it.
I'll help Mike to whatever degree I can get the word out about Mike Nugent and the Blue Moon Band.
Well, it's all this whole concept of having to make a living. Otherwise, I'd make him be my manager.
Right.
You know what I mean?
we got to do multitasking and side gigs to
I'm in desperate need of a manager, and I'm, just the guy I
always
want.
got his dopey guy from the Long Island Sound podcast. So that's how it's that love, and then I introduced my friends to Mike's music, and we'd have these little shows that we do, and we kind of did like a Rhineman thing where it was like a radio program where I went into Jackman. We did that, and streamed it a bit.
Oh, nice.
Kind of experimenting around, and and today everything is, not only do you have to be a musician, but you got to be a video expert on social media. And hey, I'm having a tuna fish sandwich today. And take a video of yourself, which I think is freaking nuts. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do. But I'm not going to remake Mike into something he's not. But if I can expose people to Mike's music and listen to it, it's just a lot of fun. And then the people you've curated around yourself, it's just like, wow, these are real pros. Now Mike, so I know a little bit more about Mike. Mike also produces music, so he's had tell about some of the people that you've had in your studio. You had Josie Bello.
Yeah, I'm working on her 4th CD now, and
Linda Sussman.
We're working on. She's starting her 5th. In fact, I got to go home and get a little work done on the first one for that.
You did Pete Mancini's
Butcher's Blind.
First album. He's really
did that
rising
first record.
You have your own studio, or you just? Oh, you do. Okay.
Nothing fancy, but
gets
I
the
got
job
the
done.
right guy mixing.
Okay.
I don't mix. I just cut the tracks and arrange. So it's nice.
Mixing is huge. People don't realize.
Oh, I didn't realize that either. Yeah.
Oh yeah, mixing is key.
First time I heard someone else's mix of my tracks, I said, "That's it." I found my niche. You know, the people come to me for my musicality, and I know how to put the tracks down well enough for the right guy to mix. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should throw kudos out to Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly does the mix. Kevin Kelly's daughter, Rory Kelly.
Oh, she's been in here?
Yeah.
Okay. She was my. I think she was my place first.
She was in here.
What show was she on?
This show, the Knock 'em
the
Dead.
Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
That one, yeah.
Sound podcast, of course.
But
how could you forget?
But Kevin's another great guy. I learned from an engineer. I originally had Mike was my very first guest, and he played a song on it. And for some reason, the platform that I was on was doing it in mono. Next thing I know, I'm getting a call from Kevin. Very polite. You know, you're doing Mike's music disservice. I'm like, what? He goes, it's in mono. I'm like, holy shit. I had to pay up to put it in stereo.
Right.
But without that ear, that trained ear.
Right.
And he's done Edgar Winter. He did Blondie's first album.
Well, their first demos.
Demos,
That got them the deal, and then later they put them out with some of them.
Yeah, so cool guy. He has a studio in Huntington.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So.
So we're almost halfway through already, and we haven't had a song yet. So, does that you feel like playing something?
I won't be singing, by the way.
But do you play out with him at all, or no?
No, that'd be horrible
so
for me.
are you still taking lessons? Do you still play at all,
I have
or
to
no?
get back to it.
Oh, okay. All
right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's, it's all time, right? It's all time.
Let me come in mellow. We're having too much fun here.
So one of the next places you'll see Mike is at the Bolton Center.
Oh, nice.
In January, Paradiddle Records is doing that Warren Zevon thing, and you're gonna have Gene Casey, and I could go down the list.
Is anybody doing "Keep Me in Your Heart" for a while on this Warren Zevon thing?
Probably.
That song, man, I shed a tear almost every time I hear that damn song.
Yeah.
And I'm a cancer survivor, and I was actually going through it while he was sick, and then the poor bastard, passed, and I didn't. Thank you. But so I think so when I hear, I think it takes me back to
I'm
that.
as close to you as the buttons on your blouse.
Oh, what a tune!
Great
man.
song. So it's funny. Of the people that are going to be on that album, Jimmy Webb.
Oh yeah.
Who I didn't even realize Jimmy Webb lives on Long Island now.
Port Washington.
Bayville.
Oh, North Shore somewhere near the water.
Way too far away to get to. And
have you had him?
No.
I don't mean either.
I don't know if I'm that.
You got to talk to Pete. Come on.
I've tried to get him.
Jimmy, if you're listening, Jimmy.
As you're looking out on the water, from your beautiful home in North Shore, Long Island, come do both of our shows. Damn it.
Yeah, mine first.
Well, yeah, and then you save the best for last.
Yeah, and then let them pick up the scraps. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Let's get Mike to play a song while Steve and I fight.
Now I meant to give a call more times than I could mention, but the road to hell is paved with the best of good intentions. Moments left unstored when things got kinda slow, but I never took the time to say one last hello. So many lessons taught, so many lessons learned, so many memories forever in my heart have burned. But now you're in a place where one day I will go, but I never took the time say one last hello. 'Cause there's beauty in the morning and in the setting sun, in the eyes of the old folks and in the magic of the young. And life is but a river, and it's made to ebb and flow. But I never took the time to say one last hello. No, I never took the time to say one last hello. Said no one can play it all. Just do the best with what you got, and find your niche and carve it out. Put in the time, you got a lot, and pass it on and watch it grow. Don't miss your chance to say one last hello. 'Cause there's beauty in the morning and in the setting sun, in the eyes of the old folks and in the magic of the young. 'Cause life's but a river, and it's made to ebb and flow. But I never took the time to say one last hello. 'Cause there's beauty in the morning, oh, and in the setting sun, in the eyes of the old folks and in the magic of the young. 'Cause life's but a river, and it's made to ebb and flow. But I never took the time to say one last hello. Don't miss your chance to say one last hello. I never took the time to say one last hello. Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you very much.
fantastic. Love that. That was really great.
Thank you.
So a band like Cadillac Moon was very bluesy, obviously. The Blue Man, the Blue Moon band is not as bluesy.
Right.
It actually reminds me a lot of Jackson Browne, and even that was,
Yeah.
that fits
Well,
what
as
you're
a
doing with
song,
Blue Man.
I kept the Moon thing really more to keep the blue thing because I've played so much blues.
Mhm.
As a songwriter, I mean, Blue Moon Rhythm, the first record after Al left, and really got deep into blues.
Yeah.
I pretty much wrote that whole record, pretty much, some co-writes and some other stuff. But, and we were playing, played a lot of blues over the years, so I wanted to keep the blues thing, because live I throw blues in.
Sure.
And,
But what, you kind of like, but now you wanted to show, you just in the mood to do more like this, so you.
Well, yeah, as a
Yeah.
songwriter, I'm a little more singer-songwriter.
Okay,
You know, Americana-ish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know.
That
I
was
did
great.
want-
I really loved that, by the way.
Well, thanks.
That was great. Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely.
Yeah. That I wrote with my partner Mike Deary, and we wrote that for our guitar teacher. I was doing a jam with Mark Mancini in Westbury with George Lucas. Remember George from U.S. Blues?
Oh, no. You said George Lucas, I'm thinking Star Wars.
No. He was a local music
no.
promoter, had clubs up in Roslyn.
Oh, okay. You hear that? They're writing songs for the music teacher.
So
you better get moving. Get that pen out.
So, I was doing this jam, and a buddy showed up and said, Howie Morgan, that was our teacher. He said, Howie's not doing so well. You should give him a call, you know. And obviously, I forgot and never got around to it, and he passed. So.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
wow.
got the idea for the song from it.
My goodness.
Yeah.
It's a great lesson in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Very true. Wow. Yeah, that's something. Now, are you still involved in the paper bag too?
Oh yeah.
How big of a pain in the ass is Paul Esposito? I'm
Boy, that's a loaded question.
totally joking.
I met him when he was a school teacher. He did this
Up in Huntington.
School of Rock thing after school, and that my son was part of.
Oh, is that right?
So a couple years, Tony Barker and I went up and played with him for the concert.
Right.
We opened up for the kids.
Yeah.
You know, for the show.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then he ended up in the bag. Well, so I've never dealt with him, but I've heard stories. Nah, he's always been a good guy to me.
That's funny. In the movie, the Devil's Advocate, Al is wearing a pink paper bag shirt.
Oh, is
a
that right?
little Easter egg there for you. Yep.
Oh, I never
Guido's
noticed that.
mug.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
the
funny.
Scene opens up. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what about again being a part of the Long Island scene for a long time? Long Island is, and I ask a lot of musicians this when they come in, guys who play heavy on the originals, which I love, by the way. But Long Island is also the mecca for the tribute thing.
Oh yeah.
Never considered that ever, or maybe have you had an idea and
I
you
just
just never
had
did
an
it?
offer to do a ZZ Top thing.
Oh, okay.
Which I mean that's blues music.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah. Jesus Just Left Chicago and Tush and
But
some of their earlier
I
stuff.
would have had to play the part.
Oh, the whole beard and everything.
Learn to sing them all, not
Yeah,
just play
sure.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the beard and the whole thing. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be said about, hey, look, any musician who can, they say, imitation is the best form of flattery. So there is something for that.
Steve had a great idea. Right now, the Blue Moon Band's on a bit of a hiatus.
Oh, okay.
A couple people had some heavy family stuff happening. So, I'm trying to get a second record done, and then we'll get back to business. But to the last couple of shows we did, we're doing like little mini tributes.
Van Morrison, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
I would do a Van tribute, but it's just it's not my nature to like
pretend.
Put all that work in.
Yeah.
On a cover thing. I mean, I love
Sure.
Van, and I wouldn't put the suit on and the hat and the glasses.
Right.
And I've always done my own versions of things. I do a lot of Van.
Do you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love Van.
You bring up a good point. It's the money, right?
Oh, sure.
You got a built-in fan base that loves Fleetwood Mac or Tom Petty and
Sure.
that sort of thing. So that's getting driven by the venues. But I will say I'm going to say half a dozen maybe, true venues that are actually welcome original artists and promote it.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could play anywhere. They don't even ask you what you play. How many people?
How many people can you bring in? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
They don't care what you play.
Right. It's
you gotta bring people in there.
You're like
you
the
gotta
meat
give.
purveyor,
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and that's Cadillac Moon. we played all over the place.
Oh yeah.
They didn't care that we were an original band.
Right, and that gets back to, I mean, I've tried booking people in Manhattan. It's like, all right, show me your Instagram feed, show me your followers, where have you played, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
We put together an EPA kit, EPK, electronic press kit, you know, so in a PDF you have links to Mike's music and stuff like that, and you get a feel for it. But that's where it comes down to the dollars and cents. I think,
Right.
you know, I think house parties, like house shows,
House concerts.
house
That's big.
concerts.
But a singer-songwriter.
That's the way to. That's the way to
You
go.
travel the country, man. You know, you can make a living.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had no idea.
It's just you. Get in your car.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get a network of friends. You stay at people's houses. Then you meet them. Yeah, a lot
Okay,
of singer-songwriters.
It's like the
out there
true
doing it.
vagabond troubadour
Right.
approach to
Yeah.
music, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, to be honest, I'm 64, right? And my whole thing was like, hey, I'm a Laurel Canyon guy, you know.
Oh,
Laurel
nice.
Jackson and all that stuff, right? But then you get into this season of I'm listening to the same shit all the time. I don't want to be that guy. You know, I love it. There's my go-to albums and stuff that I'll call up. Give me the fresh artist, the new artist. Has something to say of what the hell's going on today. You know, Americana, all different genres. I like all different genres, you know, and I'm getting exposed to stuff.
You know,
that
there's
I appreciate.
I've had a favorite phrase I've been using for years that I kind of hate using it, but the masses are asses. They want to hear. They heard the song 10 times on the radio already. They want to go out and hear it again.
Yeah.
The same way.
I don't get it, but
Yeah. I'm with you.
know, but I just love playing, and you know.
But I think the masses, though, are not like us. Like I'm putting tunes on before I put the TV on. Like I'm constantly listening to tunes. I'm a huge Billy Joel guy, but I'm so sick of Piano Man.
Right.
But most people aren't. I'm probably playing it 100 more times than the guy next door who's not into music like me.
Right.
So you know, I'm kind of defending the masses a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
know what I mean, though.
I do. I totally know what you mean.
You know.
I feel, to your point of hearing new artists and what they have to say, I feel the older guys that we know and love, the masses just want to hear "Hey Jude" and "Let It Be." But I want to hear what McCartney just put out. You know,
Right.
I like because as they get older,
Right.
you know, they're past their prime. People aren't listening to their new stuff anymore, and that stuff kind of gets lost.
Right.
Clapton, who still puts out albums, you know, in fact, his set list now, I don't even think he has anything from the 2020s or even the teens of the 2000s. It's all, you know, cocaine and Sunshine of Your Love, like, because that's what they want. Which
Right.
you know, of course, you respect that, but that I like the new stuff. You know?
And then you have New Orleans. People just go down there,
For the jazz festival, yeah.
you know, to hear the blues.
Yeah.
and
I
trad
just went-
jazz and, you know.
In August, I just went to Beale Street in Memphis for the first time.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Holy moly!
BB King's still there, right?
BB King's. I mean, that whole strip. You're just walking up and down, and
Yeah.
oh my God! I swear to you, I was like, I might have to move here. I mean,
yeah, it's great.
out you walk off that street and you want to go back because it's
Great. There's
It's a
I've
slum,
I've
but-
been there so many times.
Really?
The Rendezvous, great place to have ribs, just off.
Yes.
The Peabody.
right across from
The-
BB King's,
The
right?
Peabody with the ducks. Do you see the ducks?
Did I see the ducks? No,
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is the Peabody Hotel.
Okay.
They have ducks that are on the roof during
Yeah.
the day. And a guy comes all dressed up in the doorman get up with the big staff.
Yeah.
And they're in the pond in the lobby with the bar, right?
Okay.
And at dusk he comes down, comes out of the elevator. They roll out a red carpet to the elevator. Bump bump. The ducks jump out, walk on the red carpet into the elevator, up to their perch on the roof.
What?
I love it.
Next time you go, that's the thing.
Nobody even told me about this. The Peabody?
The Peabody Hotel, yeah, it's like right off Beale Street, right by the there's a AAA stadium there now.
Yeah, I went to a game.
Yeah,
There were, I think, 50 people in the whole freaking
it's
place.
actually a great place to take a family, you know, because
Memphis is definitely one of the music towns.
Oh,
you get
yeah.
off the plane, you're in the airport, and you feel the music vibes.
Yeah.
exactly.
But I will admit, driving from the airport to Beale Street was like, where the hell am I? Am I going to survive this?
Yeah.
It is. It's your stereotypical slums, and I'm not trying to
No,
put it down. It's just
poor.
what it is.
It's poor.
And then I think it was the last day I was there. We went looking for the Stax Museum.
Okay.
And then as you're looking for that, it's even worse.
Oh, yeah,
I was
it's
like,
tough.
holy-
That's a great tour, though.
Oh, the whole.
Yeah,
Sun Records.
is
That's where I
on
felt
Beale-
it.
That's right on Beale Street. Yeah.
Right. I went to Graceland. We went to Graceland first. Loved it.
Yeah.
But going to Sun Studios, because it's more than Elvis.
I didn't really want to do
didn't
Graceland.
I didn't see it.
I'm
I
so
never went
glad.
there.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did.
Oh yeah.
That guy, the massive work that he did,
And the history in that building
in that short time. When did he sleep?
Right. Yeah, it's true.
You know.
Yep. And he was very generous with his money, which I never knew until I went to Graceland. He actually died with very little money. Wow. And then it was Priscilla who turned, because they would have had to sell Graceland. Priscilla said, "No, we'll make it a museum," and they started generating money. But like what's his name, Jackie Wilson, the singer Jackie.
Sure, yeah.
He had that massive stroke in the early '70s. Still lived for another 10 years or so before he died. Elvis covered everything for that man until he died. Well, Elvis died first, but I think you had to help him out.
Fill the coffers back.
Yeah.
Bruce is like that.
Bruce
Springsteen.
Yeah. When Levon Helm was sick, he offered to help. When Levon, I guess, thanked him and said no. I think, but Bruce offered.
I know McCartney when he had the band Wings, his side guy in that was a guy named Denny Lane, who was also in the Moody Blues. I know, when he got sick towards the end of his life, McCartney took a lot in.
That's the music industry. The local music industry. How many people have you heard? Hey, so and so's sick or whatever.
Right.
They have no good health care. That's another.
Jimmy Buffett
topic.
was
great.
Right.
They're
Like
all
that.
generous, and a lot of it is not public. It's behind the scenes.
Yes. Right.
But they rally.
Billy Joel too. During COVID, he still paid his band and crew.
Yeah.
And even, believe it or not, some of the comedians that have been around a while, they'll tell you that one of the most generous people they've ever known, is Rosie O'Donnell. Which, she has a reputation of being a little hard, but
good. Well,
I've had a few
I love
people
hearing those stories.
Yes, me too.
Actually,
it's nice.
I used to take care of Rosie has a theater for underprivileged kids in Manhattan.
Is that right?
Not many people know about it.
Yeah.
It's like a 8-story building and teaches them the theater and how to act and stuff.
Oh,
like
no
that.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cool
Yeah,
stuff.
see, like you said, love to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. And speaking of, with older musicians and stuff playing, originals and whatnot. How do you feel about? And how do you feel about today's music? I know, a lot of people are like, oh, this sucks, that sucks. But I don't know. I think
I'm
sometimes
not up on
with
a
our
lot
age,
of it, but I'm sure it's just like it's always been.
Right.
A lot of horrible music makes a lot of money. A lot of great music survives. You know?
Yeah. Rolling Stone just came out with their list of the past 25 years, the 250, best playlist, right?
Okay.
Interesting playlist, okay? The theory is, in the internet sphere about this, is they threw shit out there to make it controversial and like clickbait it, to put people up, to put certain songs up in the list that people go, what? I can't believe, Ashley Simpson's song is in there. It's 204 or something like that. And it's all comes into.
I am so out of it. I have.
But it's
no
weird.
concept.
It comes to the click. It comes to me, the social media. The how do I attract people, not just to listen to my music, but how they get to see me and this and that. And it's to me, it's just like so wacky. And what I'm driven by is the stories behind the people of why they write, as opposed to...
Which is what you cover a lot on your show.
Yeah, I mean, it's, it's back to that curiosity thing. And then also, like, hey, do I know ska music? Absolutely not. I had Aqua Cherry on. I'm listening to these guys. I went to see them at Katie's of Smithtown, another great original place.
Yep.
I was floored. I was like, holy shit, the energy that these guys put out. And they just did an album to, it's called Ka, to one of their band members who passed away, unfortunately. And what a great tribute album it was, but it was such interesting music that is like a cross-genre thing between reggae and rock and funk and stuff like that. And man, that's cool. That's cool stuff. It opens you up to a lot of things.
All right, so that's interesting because that's kind of why I'm asking. Do you feel that because a lot of like if you listen to the radio today, there's still songs from like the 70s that get played.
Right.
Where, in my opinion, songs from maybe 2010, you don't hear. Like it just seems and I could be totally off base here, but it just seems like the hits of today become hits and then you never hear them again.
You know what? I have a theory behind that. You know why? Because there are no DJs picking the music.
Okay.
It's the algorithms picking the music.
Yeah.
The DJ's there just to, hi, I'm still here, we're going to commercial, okay.
Right.
To be a half of a personality, if it's a real person.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
Yes.
Right? So
even if it is a real person, it might be pre-recorded too.
Yeah, so you don't have that. College radio stations, maybe.
You know
Yeah,
what?
right.
What do you
Maybe
think?
the generation hasn't caught up yet.
Okay.
And a lot, and I think in the rock world, a lot of bands, they do 1 or 2 records, make a fortune, and they don't
Right.
stay together.
Right.
So
Right.
that could be it. Maybe I'm just guessing. I mean, if they stay together, then you're playing it live, and it
Right.
supports
Well, look,
the life of the tunes,
we
right?
all listen. I don't listen to the radio too much, but I listen to Spotify or whatever, and then you get this. If you don't pay for the Spotify, you get the suggested stuff, which is the algorithm saying,
Right.
"Oh, you like
You
this,
like this,
and
you'll
this,
like
you're gonna
this,"
like this
right.
again, and you're gonna like that again." And what does that do? That just cuts off for me anything new, anything Give me something that I haven't listened to that I might enjoy, and that's where I'm making my own decisions, I think. And that's where I get back down to the local guys, the Pete Mancinis, the Mike Nugents, the Rory Kellys, the Sarah Gross, another. She's moving to Nashville. Unbelievable.
Flat leaving son of a.
Did you have her on your show?
No.
I didn't think so. She was on my show, the Long Island Sound Podcast.
You
Just
ever ready
saying.
bunny over here, man? He won't quit.
Oh, believe me, I'm ready.
He's holding back.
I got no problem
He's
here.
gonna make me cry and crush me. I feel it. I feel, and it's so wonderful to hear from Frank. Frank, you there?
Yeah, he doesn't even have his sound turned on.
Hello, I'm here.
There
I'm
he
sorry.
is. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Frank, I need to say hello, man. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm hanging tough, man.
Good. You guys are so great. I remember seeing Cadillac Moon years ago, and just floored me. Absolutely floored me.
I was trying to remember where I met you and who I met you through.
I'm trying to think. I know we know a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
I saw you play. Well, this was years ago now in Hicksville at Stack Up Barley's, I think it was.
Oh.
Wow.
I vaguely
forgot
remember that.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Well, it must have been a good night. Wow.
Yeah, man. But more recently, I met you. Probably with one of the singer-songwriters or something, bro.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
Doing good, thanks.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah. So the reason I was asking all that because a friend of mine in Ohio just yesterday sent me a video for a 30-year-old son playing in a bar, and he was tearing it up, and he's playing "Have You Ever Loved a Woman?" I'm like, how does a 30-year-old even know that song? So it did make me think a little
Good
bit.
parents.
That's exactly what she said to me.
Yeah.
Yep, she did something right. Yep, absolutely right. All right, switching gears a little bit. We still have some time here. The Long Island Sound Podcast, if you turn it on, you got to check it out, and you'll hear a voice that says, oh, you won't get your top 5 lists on this show. What's wrong with top 5 lists?
What do you mean? What?
That's what you said.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know. That must be a different show. I don't recall.
He's attacking people. He's cursing, and yet he's a deacon. What is that about?
I was a deacon.
Oh, you're not anymore.
Oh, you don't want to go into that story.
I would love to go into that.
That would be a pretty deep story.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Without me getting
let's get him
getting
in trouble.
into litigation. So so I'm married. I have a daughter named Faith. Great gal. And I thought I had the call to become a cleric.
Okay.
In the Catholic Church. So I studied in the seminary up in Huntington for 4 years every Saturday and learned a lot. Learned a lot. And became a deacon, which means that you're not a priest, but you can do baptisms and funerals and weddings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I'm more soured on the institution than the people, people of goodwill. And there were some controversies as far as money being stolen by a very prominent celebrity pastor, and I won't name the parish.
Oh.
You can look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, I stood up. I followed the chain of command, and my opinion is that any corporation, any large institution does not like scandal and wants to tamp it down.
Yep.
Just look at the pedophile situation, right? The shuffling.
Yep.
So they decided that they transferred the guy out and decided to make me a sacrificial lamb, no pun intended, with Jesus. And I left, or I was asked to leave. So
Wow.
I sleep well at night. It was a really difficult time for my family. Hey, I'm in my home parish where I live, and stuck with it, going to that church for a while. And then after a while, it's people asking you about your broken arm that you can't talk about. And I found another church, community church, out in Babylon, one of the fastest growing churches in the United States.
Oh, wow.
Christian Trinity-based church, very loving, it's without getting too deep, it's where I find Christ and at that place. So
Okay, good for you.
I still do marriages outside of the institution. I really love that. I've done wake services for people as well, and it's something that needs to be done to console people, and so that's the other side of Wacky Steve Yusko of that. And thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate you.
Okay.
I'd rather be
It boggles my mind that with the whole the big scandal,
right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That they would still sweep stuff on the table and ship the guy down to the next town or the next state.
Yep.
But I
let him keep doing it somewhere else.
Yep.
That is so unchristian.
That's the story I've told on here.
I get, for me, one of the biggest parts of being Christian is the forgiveness thing.
Right.
A lot of people forget that.
It's the most difficult part.
But
it's
you can forgive him, but don't let him keep doing it in your organization.
Right. But I will tell you, sorry to
He
interrupt.
tried to do the right thing, and they got rid of him.
Sure.
The guy doing the wrong thing, they keep.
I'll tell you, so
that's
just
absolutely
backwards.
right.
I tell you, a silver lining to it is, had that shit not gone down, I wouldn't have found out where I am today.
Okay.
About 2 months ago, I get a call from somebody I interviewed. Girl plays music and stuff. She goes, "Hey, I got a nun who wants to do a podcast. Would you help her out?" Sure. I speak to Sister Margaret Gagliardi from the Dominican Sisters of Long Island in Amityville, the old QRA, Queen of the Rosary Academy. They have a big mother house there. They still have 200 nuns there. They're in their 70s and 80s. And they came to realize something. I spoke to the prioress, Sister Peggy McVetti, great Levittown gal, okay? And they said, you know what, we know we're not accepting any new novitiates here in our congregation, but we want to pass our mission of goodwill onto other people, which is ecology, community, spirituality, and social justice, which who can't be a good fan of that, right? So I said, sure, I'll help you. They're like, no, we want you to produce it. And we want to feature not only nuns, but the associates who help us with these different things. So this was just, this is the unbelievable thing. I wasn't supposed to be the host, but, with my looks and personality,
of course,
who wouldn't want it?
Yeah. Mike and I could leave. Nobody would even notice.
It's the humility I struggle with, but you can appreciate why I struggle with that.
Absolutely.
Don't worry,
So,
forgiveness is still a big thing.
So we do. It was just really. We just one for you too. So we do 2 a month. We just started in September, but I had this unbelievable opportunity. One, to meet and talk to people and their stories, right? I got to interview the oldest nun in the world.
Oh, wow.
Sister Frances Dominici. She's 112 years old.
And that is a nun name right there.
Yeah.
Frances Dominici.
But it gets better. Okay? All her marbles are in a row. She repeats a bit. She's in a wheelchair. She only went into assisted living at 111.
Wow.
It gets better. At 2 years old, She lost her arm in a train accident below the elbow.
Okay.
Okay. At 17, she decides she's got the call. She wants to be a nun. 2 congregations turn her down because she's handicapped.
Really?
Because they don't want to be the dumping ground, I guess, for handicapped people. I don't know. I'd have to ask. Dominican
Not a
sister.
real Christian thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dominican sister, and these are great nuns on the bus women. Let me tell you, they take her in. She turns out to become a math professor at Malloy till she's 85. Wow. Helping tons of people, feisty as ever, saying, I can do anything a normal person can do. I can open windows. I can carry books.
Of course you can.
And she still had that angst. One other nun, another sister Clark, Jean Clark. Jean Clark.
Then went on to form the Byrds with Roger McGuinn. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, transitioned over, right? What an ass. And I'm saying that with love because I'm talking about the sisters. Anyway, Sister Jean Clark wrote, and a lot of these gals write a lot of great books. She protested the Trident submarine in Seattle. She protested at the Pentagon. She threw a bucket of fake blood on the Pentagon.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, these are tough gals, but they're showing the courage. These women, the women should run the church, by the way.
They should run the whole world.
They, because you're married.
I am.
But these women are phenomenal examples of guts and doing the right thing. And I feel so blessed that I'm working with them and doing that. So
wow.
That's all I got to say about that.
How did we get into
Hey.
I asked about a deacon.
Being thrown here.
Yeah, we're all over the place, but
the
this
Yankees
is
won't
great.
get a chance to hit any of them anymore.
The Yankees suck.
Well, yeah. I know you're a baseball guy. Yankees or Mets or none?
I'm kind of. Apparently, you didn't do your homework.
No, I didn't.
No, I categorize myself as sports agnostic in that I know it's out there and people believe in it. It's just, I'll watch a game. I like football. I'm not big on soccer. What's the other one? Pickleball? Come on. all those assholes, investing in pickleball courts. 2 years they're going to be selling them. Like the bowling alleys.
I don't know about that.
It'll go the way of the bowling alleys and the roller
gone pro
rinks.
already. They got tournaments and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mike's a tennis guy.
Oh, all right.
You go figure that out.
Nice. Nothing. Well, go figure that out.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, our apologies to you, Yankee fans. It was a rough night for you.
Thank you.
But as Met fans, we're used to it. So,
right.
So no sympathy from us. All right, so we have a few minutes left. One thing I like to do with my guests, first off, we got to get another song in, so maybe we'll close out with that. So what I'd like to do, I do this with a lot of guests. I look on Facebook and I see, I look at mutual friends that we have. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
both of them.
Well, yeah, right, exactly. I'm gonna throw some names out. Some of them might be people you both know. Some might be just for
Fair
one
enough.
of you guys.
Oh, I like this.
You can say whatever you want about them, good or bad. You can say nothing at all. Whatever, a lot of times people I remember that name. I don't even know who that is. It happens. So this first name is definitely. Now you were hard to do, Mike, because you have 2 Facebook profiles.
One got started by mistake and that's been shut down.
Oh, all right. Well, it's out there. I saw it.
But I don't know. Somebody did it with me, and it
I
was
found
a pain
some
in the ass for a long time.
Oh yeah. So I found some names on one profile, and I found some other names on another. So, like I said, some of these names might be for one of you. Some of them are for both of you. The first name I have is John Blenn.
Oh, he was from the Good Times, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, he was a good guy, man.
Super guy.
Yeah.
Super guy. He was the manager at Westbury Music Fair for a while. Now he's running the Patchogue Theater.
And his wife was a
Joni.
photographer.
Yep,
yeah,
great
she took
photographer.
photos of Cadillac Moon for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Very nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Great people.
Yeah. How are they doing? What are they doing?
They're great. They're still doing it. Like I said, he's running Patchogue Theater now.
Oh.
He was doing. I don't know if he's doing it anymore. He was teaching some classes at Five Towns College.
I think I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, great guy. He after Good Times, he had the Long Island Entertainment magazine.
Right.
That was his.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just and he started with in the comedy world. He knew he's still good friends with Kevin
through
James.
working for Good Times? Is
Yeah,
that how it-
he got involved with all
I
these
saw
guys.
Richie last year at
Menerini?
Forte from Good Times.
Oh, yeah, wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
When you did the guitar show?
Yes.
Yeah, saw him there. I hadn't seen him in a while. Yeah.
He owes me $20.
Diane Fogarty or Diane McCardle. She
don't ring a
sometimes plays with the Electric Dudes. No? Okay. Well, we mentioned Paul Esposito, so we don't need to talk about him again. Danny Keene.
I just did my first thing with Danny.
I saw photos of
Great
that.
keyboard player.
Oh, he's
Hope
amazing.
to get him on the show. Yeah.
I had him a few times. Not only did I have him a few times, but this past Saturday, we did a comedy show right down the hall here. Danny Keene made his stand-up comedy debut.
Wow.
Wow.
See that?
Did you know, as a kid, he was on Sesame Street?
I think I did know that, actually.
Yeah, he was telling us in one of the rehearsals.
Yes, that's right.
5 or 6 years. He played the
played the blind kid.
He played the
Right.
blind piano kid.
Did you see that?
No.
Neither did he.
All right.
Danny would be fine with that. So
I wish I could say I was waiting for that.
Never come on the show
Timing
again.
is everything, right? Yeah, man.
Danny, you're welcome on my show. Never hijack you or disparage you. Just saying.
Who else do I have here? All right, here's a name. Billy Ryder.
It's like a memory test for Mike. Is this
Yeah,
fair?
pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
It is afternoon.
That's right. Billy Ryder is a guy I grew up with. When he heard the other day that you were coming on, he contacted me. He got all excited. Apparently, you played in his backyard.
Okay.
Did
a party with somebody.
I guess so. Yeah, he lived.
Really?
Well, he's down in North Carolina now, but he was like in the Ronkonkoma area for a while. We grew up in Hicksville together, but yeah, I don't know. But he asked me to say hello. So.
Okay. It'll come to me later. Hey, Billy.
Sure. All right, Bill Lifford.
Yeah, Harmonica Bill.
Harmonica Bill.
Oh, yes,
I love when he
great.
calls me for gigs. Man.
Bill is great. Funny dude. And his full-time, his full-time job?
Yeah.
Prosthetics, right?
Prosthetics.
Yeah.
That's how I know Bill.
Wow, God bless.
Get everybody with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know Bill. He's a
My
great
niece has
dude.
got 2 of them.
She has 2 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, was she born that way? Or
No,
she had an accident?
motorcycle accident.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
saved the first one for like 10 years, but then it was just like...
Wow. Did she see Bill?
I don't know. Bill may have made it. Who
She's
knows?
doing all right?
Yeah, she's doing great.
Good. Yeah, the technology is amazing. So,
Yeah.
I just realized something. I got a leg up on this guy.
I've never heard that one before.
He left him hanging there.
I didn't see it. I would have done it
waiters and
anyway.
waitresses, everyone.
Oh, man. Bill, yeah, he's great
Great
leader.
dude. And what a harmonica player. That band
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. Where'd it go? All right. Alana Hayden.
Oh, sure. She's, I think she's out in Montana now.
That is correct.
With Mike
Leslie. Yep, great bass
Mike's,
player.
Mike's on my record.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nice.
He played on the tune I just played. That's him on bass. And,
Oh, okay.
And Mike played Dobro on that song, too.
Oh, wow.
And Alana sang background on a couple songs
Cool.
on the
Yeah.
record. Yeah, she's great.
I miss them. They took off to Montana. He's in real estate or some shit. But
Yeah.
he was playing with David Clark in the Billy Joel thing. I don't know if you're familiar.
One of them. Yeah. He
I was,
right,
and
one
I'm
of
good
the
friends
Billy
with Dave, the guy that does the Billy part. So
Right.
I got to know Mike through there, and Alana too. She was a singer in the band. But
I met Mike.
They were great
years ago in a band with my niece.
Oh wow.
I think he had just finished Berkeley. I don't know if he finished, but he had done Berkeley. And Jimmy Daniels was the drummer who a Midwestern guy who had played with John Cougar.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
You know,
Yeah.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back in like the
back on the first record and also high school and stuff.
wow. Back in the late '80s, even early '90s, there's a girl, Susie something. She's in Springsteen's band. She's been with him for probably 20 years now. She does fiddle and guitar.
She's friends with Diane, I think.
Well, Mike was in a band with her back in the day, a long time ago. All right, who else? Darren DeVivo.
Oh, he's the DJ on.
Of course.
Didn't he just?
He just got let go. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never met him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just.
So they let him go, and then he came on this show to talk about it.
Good for you.
Cool.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice snag.
That's right.
Excellent.
30 years or something, right?
I think it was almost. It was like 36 to be. Frank, do you remember how many years it was?
42, I think he said.
Oh, was it that long? Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. All right, another name I got for you because we're running out of time here. Mark Klein.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, does the Blues show on
Yep,
USB.
Blues Warehouse.
And,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right, my man.
Yeah.
That's what he always says.
Yeah, we've done. Does he still do the?
He still does
Blues-
USB. I don't know if he still does Blues Warehouse. I don't know.
Yeah, we did that a couple times.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, great guy.
Oh,
Great guy.
and we used to go out and play for the kids in the hospital.
Right,
did
he
that.
used to. You did that too, right, Frank?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
smart.
I don't think he. I think he got to him. It's a hard thing. to
Yeah,
see
yeah, he
these
stopped that. Yeah.
kids suffering.
Yep.
You know.
And you're absolutely right. It did. He had to stop.
He's
It was
doing
upsetting.
something else like that now. I think
He's
so,
always doing something like
he's-
that. Yeah,
what-
such a good
what
guy.
a good guy. Yeah.
Joe
yeah.
DeJesu,
Owes me $20.
Lou Vaccarelli.
Oh, Lou's great.
Lou's a great guy.
CBS producer.
Yep.
Did you have him? No. He was on my show, the Long Island Sound Podcast. Just saying.
Jill Joya.
I should have brought a sock. No.
Yeah, right. Duct tape. Jill Joya, no?
No, don't know.
Singer? Blonde hair?
See, a lot
Hot-
of people friend me, and I say yes, because I'm easy. Don't know her. Sorry.
All
Sorry,
right.
Joe.
And then the last two names, we actually talked about them already. Rick Eberly and Guy Bronya.
Yes, just met Rick for the first time.
I don't know that. I might
Who's the
have
other
met
guy?
Rick,
Who's
but
the
I
other
know
guy?
Guy.
And Guy, yeah. All Music in Plainview. Great shop. They used to be in the basement.
Yeah, they
And
just
now-
finally brought it up.
They're upstairs.
I was
Great
still
rooms and
teaching
a
there,
stage.
I think, when I met
yeah.
Guy.
And
Yeah.
they have a beautiful stage, and hopefully we'll be doing something to announce very soon together. So that's great.
Very nice.
Thanks for mentioning them.
Of course.
It was very nice of you. What's this guy's name again? That's Frank.
That's Frank. We're part of the Walkers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
that Mike is in. All right, so we're going to get you to play out one last question before I do. Bands, this is for both of you. Bands or artists that you absolutely love. Bands or artists where you're like, I don't get what people see in this.
Okay. Should I go first?
Go.
Don't see what people get about Kanye West.
Okay.
Okay. Band guys I love: Springsteen, Dylan, Jackson Brown, Tom Petty.
Nice. That's a good list.
Mike Nugent.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
I'm being honest.
Okay, Mike, your turn.
Oh, REM. I never got.
Oh,
Although,
okay.
just starting to maybe a little bit, but I just never got.
This will help you. And this is, I know this sounds crazy, but it's true. There's an EP, 4 songs, of REM songs done by Mickey Dolenz.
Really?
And it's fantastic.
Wow.
So that might help you.
My
get
buddy
into it.
conducted him in Les Mis on the road.
No
Really?
kidding.
Yeah.
Very underrated singer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That guy can sing,
Yep,
and
yep.
still, he's 80 years old, can still sing his ass off.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, check that out. All right, but what about, all right, so bands or artists that
Van
you love?
Morrison,
Oh, that's right.
Santana,
Yeah. Oh, nice. Santana.
Eric,
Yeah.
Robin Ford, guitarist.
Oh, yeah,
Mike
sure.
Stern, guitarist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Frank, have I ever asked you that question? Because I ask it to all the musicians. Sorry,
Yeah.
did I wake you up? Oh, okay.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked me that before.
All right. All right. With that, it is just about time for us to get out of here. So let's get a song in here quick.
Okay.
And then after you play, then we'll get like anything you want to promote, a gig or something, or websites and all, socials, all that good stuff.
There's a storm tide raging in a hole in the levee. Whole well of water with nowhere to go. My knees get weak while the burden grows heavy. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down slow. I got no time to waste, it's too late for leaving. Skies turning black and the howling winds blow. I'm grasping at straws for something to believe in. 'Cause the watermarks are rising and I'm going down. Call it a simple twist of fate. Call it too little, too late. Call it what you want, the signs all show. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down. I try to make the best of a bad situation. Roll with the punches and I go with the flow. But I never seen the likes of such inundation. 'Cause the watermarks are rising and I'm going down. So call it a simple twist of fate. Call it too little, too late. You can call it what you want, but the signs all show. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down. Now I'm looking, there's no refuge in sight. Never seemed to matter, little baggage in tow. I could use all the help to make things right. 'Cause the watermarks are rising and I'm going down. Call it a simple twist of fate. Call it too little, too late. You can call it what you want, but the signs all show. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down slow. The watermarks are rising and I'm going down.
Well
Thank you,
done.
guys.
Fantastic. Mike Nugent and Stephen Yusko, ladies and gentlemen, from
The Long Island Sound Podcast.
Got to get that in there in case.
The Long Island Sound Podcast. I'm going to make, so that song we did for the Tiny Desk for NPR. We submitted. That's like the first music video that we did at Twisted Cow great guy John, the owner there in East Northport, and what a blast.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Now we got to finish the real video of that.
Yeah, the real music video. So
I've had Shane Gillis in here. I've had Kevin Pollak.
Good for you. I have
That's
no
right.
idea who the hell those
Yes,
people
you.
are.
Shane Gillis, the comedian. Kevin Pollak, who was in A Few Good Men. He was in the Usual Suspects.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about too. You son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Quickly, because we do have to go. Peter Schwartz at 1:00 today with Sports Bash. I'm pointing at the camera.
Okay.
They're both of them. They look. What's your point now?
Wow, I don't see the guy here.
Peter Schwartz, yeah, he's from WFAN. He does a sports podcast in here.
Nice.
He's going to be complaining about the Yankees today.
Oh, man.
He's got a lot of Islanders stuff that he's going to cover today as well. But quick, socials, websites, any upcoming gigs, anything you want to promote?
Sunday, I'm playing with me and Josie Bello at the Huntington Fall Festival.
Oh, very nice.
Picture Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So the only thing I got to promote is 14 different things. So We Move Forward Together is the Nuns podcast, so check that out. Good friends of mine, Cosmic Orchestra, is playing at the Bolton Center on Saturday. Fantastic group of musicians. I just can't say enough about them.
Cool.
And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, the Long Island Sound Podcast.
Where you can see Steve Cohen, but Steve Cohen was here first.
Yeah, but my interview was better, though, I thought, because he was more revealing and natural. You know, he wasn't
And I've
forced,
been
and he
doing-
didn't get hijacked.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
here we
what's
go.
his favorite movie? No, you have no idea.
I didn't ask him that question. We got into,
I got one more. I'm doing every third Tuesday of the month at Bose in Green Lawn with Mark Fowler from the Stan Anderson Band, who are doing their farewell show at the Bolton Center.
Oh, great.
October 30th, I believe it's a Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
57
Good
years.
stuff. Oh, and,
Wow.
and let's
Something
not
like
forget the Paradiddle Records in January at the Bolton Center, and that's the Warren Zevon tribute album, which is fantastic.
So what's going on in Bolton Center? They're playing it, or the bands are playing live?
All the different musicians that are on that album, including Mike,
Right.
are going to be playing their songs.
Oh, that's
Versions
cool.
Of Warren Zevon songs.
And that's when, in January?
Yeah. And you know who's else on that? Jimmy Webb's on that album.
Really?
Yeah.
he
got
did
Jimmy
a song,
Webb.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting.
I'm sure
who,
Pete Mancini's on it. All the
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of great people. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I got to try to remember to. I would love to get there for that.
Cool.
Frank, who's the musician guest next Thursday?
Next week is Joseph Pierre, artist.
Okay. Joseph Pierre, artist.
Joseph
It's
Pierre.
a unique name. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name, Joseph
Never
Pierre.
been on my show.
Never been on mine. All right, it is time for us to get out of here. Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock. Real quick here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Today is Thursday. We got Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock. We got Nick Greystone tonight at 8 o'clock with Primal Scream. And then tomorrow morning at 9, we got Coffee with the Dog. I'll be in here tomorrow at 11 with Rosie Fiumara, and Peter Anthony is coming back. Peter Anthony is playing the club. I think it's next week, so he's looking to promote that. And speaking of the club, Governor's here in Levittown, the main club, and the Giggle Room here in Levittown. The main club is still closed. It should be open in a few weeks. You got the Brokerage in Belmore and McGuire's out in Bohemia. Some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. Tonight, right here in the Giggle Room, Tom Arnold will be here, so I'm hoping to grab him and get him in here at some point. Joe Mackey, Pork Chops, Fat J, Silvio, Sean Brown, Silvio D'Onofrio, Sean Brown, Matty Smith, John Ziegler, just some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage. And Saturday, headlining at the Smithtown Performing Arts Center, Fat J. Pork Chops will be at that show as well. Joe Cavella and Deb Diamore. That's a great show. Go to govs.com, govs.com, to see their full schedule and to make some reservations to some great comedy shows. Don't forget Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We got some shows in the fall. We'll be at McGuire's in December. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to see our schedule as well as information on how you can hire us for your event. And I think that's everything. Gentlemen, this was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much,
so
pal.
much,
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Thank you, Mike.
Awesome,
This
man.
was
Yeah.
great. All right, Peter Schwartz in just a little while. We'll see you then. Frank, we'll see you later. Thank you very much. All right, with that, we are out of here. Just let me do this. Okay, we're gone. Thank you.
Cool beans.